Blessings again, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Watch, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do remember to hit the bell. The more you subscribe to the channel, the more YouTube recommend it among its algorithm. Yeah, man. Remember, say it's free to subscribe, no charge to like the video. So if you came across this upload, just do the right thing and press like. So we have an updated story. Man killed by police in Ocho Rios was known violence producer, said cops. The police are reporting that the man who was fatally shot by a lawman in Ocho Rios, Sentan, on Thursday afternoon was known violence producer. Speaking to reporters following the incident, head of operation for the parish, Deputy Superintendent DSP Kevin Francis, said that the man whose identity is being withheld was on bail for a previous crime. The deceased person has been identified. What we can say is that this person recently reported on condition at the Ocho Rios police station. He is one of the violence producers. He is the person who is reporting on condition of bail for a crime previously committed. He said, reports are that about 12:05 p.m. the man was aboard a vehicle from where shots were reportedly fired at the police. One of the occupants was hit and he was taken to hospital where he was pronounced. Man fatally shot by police firearm seized in Ocho Rios. DSP Francis said the vehicle in which the men were traveling fit the description of a motor vehicle used in a robbery on Sunday in the Ocho Rios area. The information we have is that the police officers that are working at the CCTV room through the use of technology in monitoring or screen, they observe a vehicle which fit the description of a motor car that was used in a robbery on Sunday in the town of Ocho Rios. As a result, the police attempt to intercept the vehicle and try to accost the occupants. Therefore, the police observing that one of the occupants of the vehicle point a gun at the police. The police took evasive action and fired in the direction of the vehicle. The vehicle sped off and crashed some distance away from the original location of the incident. One man was found suffering from gunshot wound. He said the other occupants of the vehicle is being sought by the police. There was another man who was in the vehicle who ran from the police. The police made several efforts to locate the individual. We have yet to do so, and we are still searching, he said. We have images of the individual, which we are currently carrying out some investigation. We have also identified the owner of the vehicle, and we are asking for these persons to come forward to assist the police with this investigation as best as possible. So viewers, that is where it is, that is where it was, and that is what happening. Yeah man, my viewers, alright, you know, be a shootings, be a knockings and clappings are going right now all over in Jamaica. We can show you 15 video of persons lying down on the ground in their own red substance right now what we get from yesterday. Anatone clappings, my viewers. 2 man drop out Anatone. Yeah, one shot early morning, then reprisal with the next one. Yeah man, another 19-year-old drop out over Portsmouth, over Portmore. Viewers, another one drop out at Kingston night before. Viewers, a whole heap of people I get dash my viewers. The violence turn up in our country. Them say crime is down, but nothing is like that. Alright, my viewers, right now we are going to touch upon a different part of this news report, you know. Different part. We are going to write down a downtown, my viewers. So right now, prosecutors failed to provide evidence Brian was in jail doing conversation. Chief Justice Brian Sykes, yeah man, the judge who alleged the people, has suggested that prosecutors did not provide any supporting evidence to sustain its claim that reputed leader of the one-dan faction of the Clansman gang, Andre Blackman Bryan, was in police custody while conversing with his alleged cronies on cell phone. Sykes made the pronouncement during his summit of evidence in the gang trial in which 27 defendants, including Bryan and another alleged main operative, Stephanie Moma Christie, are on trial for a raft of criminal offences such as death, in some cases. In particular, the judge made the comment as they examined the attribution of the phone numbers to name of the defendants. Previously, Sykes said some of the attributions made were accurate based on evidence mounted by the Crown witness. On Thursday, the judge stated that 3 of the 4 numbers that were attributed to Brian were found to be admissible. A former gangster turned state witness used 3 cell phones to record all the members of the criminal gang. The subsequent recordings, which were made by a cell phone recording app that was downloaded on the phones, were played in court with the witness explaining specific details of the conversation he had with the alleged gangsters. The ex-gangster said Brian was in police custody at the time he engaged in cell phone conversation with the purported cronies. Call data record were subsequently extracted from the cell phones, as well as cell site analysis presented by a policeman who matched the number to the particular cell sites, their specified geographic location. The numbers allegedly linked to Brian were said to be used in a proper mix of a central police station lockup downtown Kingston. However, Sykes said there was no evidence to provide substance that Brian was being held at a particular lockup between January to August of 2019. According to Chief Juris, the alleged gang leader could have been at any location in general area. The attribution of numbers to Brian doesn't initially mean that Brian was there, Sykes remarks. Defendant Jason Citypus Brown was also accused of being involved in cell phone conversation with alleged gangsters while being incarcerated at the Horizon Remand Center in St. Andrew. Sykes informed that only evidence presented to support the suggestion that Brown was in fact detained at the correctional facility at the time was the visit of a police witness to the facility. But even with the evidence, the judge said no records were presented by the prosecution to sustain such a visit. Yeah, man, right now we are see clearly, you know. Yeah, man, we are see clearly right now, my viewers. It's a case there. Look shaky, my viewers. Yeah, man, it look shaky, my viewers. But we continue. But even with the evidence, the judge said no record was presented. Still, Sykes said despite the absence of supporting evidence, the cell site analysis from the police witness survived scrutiny as there was nothing to undermine his finding related to the Brown. Meanwhile, the judge said the numbers and names of the defendant that were found in the contacts of the 3 cell phones used by the former gangster must have some impact on the witness credibility. Sykes suggests that the only explanation to have the numbers and names stored would be the witness claim that he had many conversations with the defendant. It is not as if the witness put his eye towards the heavens and said, "Reveal to me, O Father, the number that could be attributed to people I'm associated with and create cause record that show connection," Sykes stated. He added that the defendant did not address the evidence relative to the aspect of the case. Yeah, man, my viewers, we see right now there and then where this case is going pertaining to all of these phone recordings and evidence. So viewers, this is where we leave it for now. So just continue to like, share, comment and subscribe. Blessings, my viewers.